early worm.
Beg your pardon?
Seems I've got to get up early to catch you.
I never get caught, Kane. Did you want something?
Yeah. I'm getting bored of waiting for this thing with Jimmy to be sorted.
And so am I.
So why don't we do something to pass the time?
Believe me, I've got plenty to keep me busy. Come on.
So, why don't I pay Jimmy a visit, eh? That should free some time up for you.
You know, thanks for the offer, but I think I can handle things on my own.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Hey, something smells nice.
Doesn't it just?
Where's mine?
Well, the beans are in the tin, the bread's in the bread bin, but as for the beer...
Ah, in the fridge.
No, you can try Viv's shop, because I've just had the last of it.
I don't think so. I get last rasher rights in this house.
Have you never heard of hygiene?
I'll have you know I am clean in habit and mind, unlike some round here. Where is he?
Well, if you're referring to my father, then he's outside where you left him. At least I assume he still is, unless he's been blown away by the wind like the rest of the rubbish.
More bells, look. Oh, hey! Look at this.
Oh.
Dear Dad, how are you? I am well, so. Oh, I am well, so are the chickens and Alice. Missing you, though. Will phone soon, love, Sam.
Ah, very succinct.
Right?
To the point, Jack.
Oh, yeah, well, he never were one to use 10 words when one would do. I like that about him. Far too many people around here run off at the mouth for my liking.
Oh, it's a lovely card, yeah. Sounds all right, doesn't it? Well.
Ah, he does, doesn't he? I don't know about absence makes the heart grow fonder, but it don't half sting it a bit. Say you don't know what you've got till it's gone, don't they? Anyway, this is not getting the baby bath. I better get her up. Belle, come on now. Time to get up.
What do you want for your lunchbox?
Can't decide.
About a chocolate biscuit. Scone. Custard tart. Anything you like.
You know, Donna's very busy. She hasn't got all day to wait on you.
Can I have school dinners instead?
Why didn't you say that in the first place? Come on, we're going to be late.
Watch where you're going.
It's just brilliant. Are you all right?
Socks are mucky.
You'll walk with your eyes open in future, won't you, love?
Well, you were the one reading the paper.
It were an accident. Sorry.
Dad, does that mean I can have the day off school?
No, it does not. Come on.
I'll clean this up then, shall I?
You enjoying that?
Could have done with a bit of bacon to go with.
You cheeky get. I hope it chokes you.
Oh, no chance. Lisa didn't cook it, or shall I say cremate it.
Tell you what, why don't we do the world a favour and I'll close your windpipe for you.
All right, that's enough.
Well, now, come on, we're going to be late for school.
Not in front of Belle.
Later.
Come on, Belle. Sit down. Your own worst enemy.
Shut your mouth and get some more tea.
What did your last slave die of? May I suggest that you stay on my good side, seeing as I'm the only person left who don't want to kill you? It's only because I don't want to get my hands dirty. Oh, I should know better than to expect any consideration from you. Never bothered about me before. Never bothered about anybody but yourself.
Rub down with an oily rag. What are you on about? But that's what you want for your joints.
There's no wrong with me.
Oh, well, you're lucky. Of course, Pearl applies my imbrication. Hands like silk, that girl.
She's hardly a girl.
And you're hardly a boy, either. I don't know whether you could reach round far enough to imbricate your back.
Supple as a whippoorwiller I am.
Oh, aye, I'll see you.
Oh, if you're lucky.
What's your problem?
I hope you're here with good news.
I'm here for a cup of tea and a cafe, actually.
Nice to see you got your priorities right. I don't want to bother you with my little problems, but I was burgled the other night. Well, I don't suppose you got round to investigating it or anything?
We've made our usual inquiries, Mr. King.
And? Any sign of my laptop, my camera?
To be honest, that was never likely. Well, property is rarely recovered. No, it'll have been sold on in some pub in Otten by now. Sorry.
Well, at least you're honest about being useless.
We get just as frustrated as you. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
I won't be holding me breath.
Morning.
Morning. Do me a favour, ring round, get some prices and specs for laptops with you.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Might as well replace the one that got nicked. Doesn't sound like we'll ever see it again.
Well, that's why we have insurance.
Yeah, still a pain in the backside, though, isn't it?
Well, at least you get a flashy new machine to play with.
Always the bright side with you, isn't it?
Well, I do my best, especially considering who I live with.
Oh, aye, Jack. Ran into him this morning.
Yeah, I heard. Anyone think you were winding him up on purpose?
That's what he thinks.
Well, apparently I've come over to the dark side working for you lot, but I've told him.
Told him what?
That you're not all that bad. It's all pretty routine around here.
Listen, anything you hear in this office is confidential, got that?
I know that.
All right, Jimmy.
I haven't said anything.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way. And have you sent that letter to Mrs. Kidderminster's solicitor yet? The offer's got to be in today.
Yeah, I'm just typing it now.
Yeah, well, get on and make sure you keep a copy.
See anything you fancy?
No, not really.
Good, then you won't mind keeping your hands in your pockets.
Well, there's no need for that. I just wanted a word, man to man.
Well, we're halfway there. What can I do for you?
Oh, the bet, the no drinking thing. I want another crack at it.
You are joking. I won that bet fair and square. I'm just waiting for my payment. 1 week at the vineyard.
Yesterday was an accident. I didn't mean to get legless.
Yeah. Well, it was a very happy accident.
Look, can't we come to some arrangement? I'm never going to hear the end of it if Lisa doesn't get that dishwasher. I can't take Chaz giving me the evil eye anymore.
All right, but we'll have to raise the stakes.
Anything, I'll do it.
If you win, I cough up the cash. If I win, you give me 1 week's labour and one more.
Fair enough.
And you take a bath.
Oh, I don't...
On Main Street.
There'll be a riot.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to take that risk. Do we have a wager?
I don't have much choice, do I?
No, Mr. King's out to lunch at the moment. Well, can I take a message, though? Yeah, he's out too. In fact, all the Mr. Kings are out. Yeah, OK, I'll let him know. All right, bye. What are you after?
Lunch with you. So take your pick. We'll pack or the cafe.
Oh, I feel so spoiled.
Well, so you should. Come on then.
Well, I can't. I'm the only one here.
Oh, well, don't say I never make the effort.
No, thank you. It's the thought that counts.
Good, because they're free.
Well, actually, you could do something else for me.
Oh, yeah?
Just make sure no one else robs the place whilst I nip upstairs.
What do I do if the phone rings?
Well, answer it. See? Back in a flash. Listen, why don't you go get some sandwiches? Bring them back here and we can have lunch together.
No, I'm going to do another hour in the garage instead.
Oh, all right.
Well, then if I get ahead, maybe we can go out tonight or something.
OK.
OK.
Jarvis, I noticed that the sight screens could do with a lick of paint.
Oh, what you telling me for?
You're normally raring to go at the start of the cricket season.
Aye, well, nobody's mentioned it, so I've been overwhelmed by apathy.
You're the key figure, the prime mover.
He was. What do you mean, was? With the way your joints have been creaking and groaning, I thought you decided to hang up your box. There's no wrong with my body. If it weren't for me, this community would be a roofine rubbish.
Quite so. Anyway, put me down for the team.
12th man again.
So, does the spirit move you?
Oh, best get us pads blanco and us butts oiling, up we? Oh, aye. We'll look our best when we get beaten. Come on, then. Oh. See what I mean? You could do with a good oiling too. Maybe Edna would oblige.
What do you want?
A cup of tea, an egg sandwich, and a civil word, please.
Well, the first two I can do, but the third, I can do my best.
I understand Viv is in self-imposed exile.
If that means hiding upstairs with a bottle of peppermint schnapps, then you'd be right. I'm running this place single-handed. How come she can do the crime, but I end up with the punishment?
The sins of the mother? Peppermint schnapps.
Hi, Rachel. It's Sadie King. I'm very well, thank you for asking. I was wondering, how far did you get with that land search? Excellent. No, this afternoon's perfect. Right. Thank you, bye. And how are you?
I've got something for you.
Well, I don't think now's the time.
10 grand. That's Jimmy's offer on the field.
Really? That's incredible. How did you find that out?
Well, the security in that office is atrocious.
It is, isn't it? Well, thank you. I'm very grateful.
How grateful?
Very.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Later.
When?
Mrs. Kidderminster, it's lovely to meet you. I'm Sadie King.
Mrs. King? You wouldn't be any relation of Jimmy King?
He's my husband, but not for much longer.
Say no more. Can I just ask what this is all about?
Well, it's quite simple. I'd like to make you a formal offer on your paddock.
Well, I'm afraid I'm about to exchange contracts with Mr. King. To be honest with you, I'll be glad when this is all done with.
I'm sure it's all terribly boring, isn't it?
More irritating, I would have said.
Well, perhaps I can soothe your nerves. I'd like to offer you £15,000.
I beg your pardon?
It's a fair price.
Fair? It's exorbitant. You do know it's just a field. Just grass and muck.
Well, I'm rather taken with it.
Are you now? Then you won't mind finding another 5,000 for it.
Well, hang on a minute. It's just grass and muck, remember?
I'm not quite so green as I'm cabbage-looking, Mrs. King. That field is attracting far too much attention for it just to be about turf. 20,000.
Only if we can close a deal today. And you're now closed to other offers.
Done? I have to ask, why all the competition?
Well, my husband's a very bitter man, Mrs. Kidderminster. When he heard I wanted that land, he just couldn't help himself. He had to get one over on me. I'm so sorry you've been dragged into this.
I'll get over it.
Do you know it'll be football season before you finish fettling that? Well, I like football. Season never seems to end these days as far as I can see. But this is Yorkshire, lad. I know where we are. So how come you so tardy organising a team? I've been accused of many things, never tardy. Hey, don't you reckon you're up to it anymore then? Cricket's all up here. Experience, tactics, the elements angles, and whether some bowlers rub grit on ball. Middle leg, middle leg. Aye, joints that work and help and all.
Give us another one of them orange juices, Paul.
All this vitamin C, you won't be catching anything nasty.
Oh, that's not a problem. Your chencha build up a natural immunity living with our Shadrach.
I can imagine, unfortunately. Well, didn't believe it when I heard about it, but now I've seen it with my own eyes. The Dingles,
On the wagon?
On it? I'm driving it, Jack.
How's he going then?
Well, our Shadrack's had a bit of a lapse.
Had a bit of money on that, hadn't he?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have bothered. You got short odds.
So now I've got to go the distance on my own. I won't let Lisa down.
Well, I have to say, I'm impressed. And to show my support, I'm going to not buy you a pint.
Yeah, thanks.
She they're laughing at, you know. Not with. At.
Yeah, I know. And they'll be laughing on the other side of the faces when I win this flaming bet.
You've already lost it.
I renegotiated terms with Rodney. It's back on.
Oh, whatever. Give you a day.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, I have to say, yet again, I'm getting more and more impressed. And to show my support again, I'm going to not buy him a pint either.
Even if you did, I'd tell you where to stuff it.
Oh, I wish my dad knew what a joke he was.
I think he does. Shadrack's more self-aware than people give him credit for.
Yeah, then I wish he cared enough to do something about it. Get us a vodka, would you?
Yeah, there's no need for that. Hey, let him put a smile on your face. Lucky?
Wasn't sure I'd get a smile from you today. Got a bit heated yesterday, didn't it?
Just a bit.
No, I'm sorry. I should never have said what I did about your dad. I was out of order.
I overreacted. The truth hurts.
How was he anyway?
Well, born again, apparently.
Congratulations, and might I say, well played.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
I'll file the papers in the morning.
Thanks, Rachel.
Bye.
What are you doing here?
Debt collecting.
I don't know who you think you are.
I'm the bloke you've been leading on for the past few months and I've had enough.
You know, as far as seductions go, this has been the worst. And I was married to Jimmy King. Come back when you can treat me with some respect.
I hope this isn't it.
What?
You promised me a night out.
And?
Robert, the wool pack doesn't count.
No, I know. I thought we could go for an Indian.
Yes, I should think so too.
Well, come on then, bossy boots. Your call awaits. Oh,
Don't just leave it.
what is work? Hello, Scott. Well, actually, No, I'll be straight over. Okay, bye.
Don't tell me.
It's a call out to a breakdown. I'll have to go, but I'll be as quick as I can. Why don't you get yourself another drink?
Yeah, might have several.
Sorry.
Oh, you're all?
Yeah. Sit down.
She's not here.
Who?
Sadie.
Don't even mention her name.
Well, stop thinking about her then.
I wasn't.
Rubbish. She's been on your mind since we saw this afternoon, which was exactly the desired effect.
What are you on about?
She pushes your buttons, you let it wind you up, you start second-guessing yourself, you mess up, she gets what she wants, pretty much the story of your marriage.
I never realised you were watching so closely.
A blind man could have seen that pattern emerging. Look, you've got to break the cycle, keep your mind on the game and get them land deals sorted.
It's in the bag. The widow Kidderminster's on board and the lady of the manor won't be far behind.
I mean, I know it's part of the job, but does it have to be every time we've made plans?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've been ranting on about it. You haven't even managed to get yourself a drink yet.
That's all right. It sounded like you wanted to get it off your chest.
Well, I've no right to moan, really. It's great.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
It's all right. I'm glad.
You are?
Well, don't get me wrong, a year ago, I can't go like that forever, can I? You've moved on and so have I.
Yeah. Well, how's it going with you and,
Libby. Pretty good, thanks, I think. She's not got sick of me yet.
Andy?
You're gonna get me a drink in then or what?
Yeah.
That was quick. I'm not sure I'm ready for you.
Well, I can go away and come back later if you like.
So, there he is, half hanging off the horse, half clinging onto the fence.
Taz is so funny.
I know. You don't improve with keeping. I'm just glad Libby were there to rescue him.
So they get on then?
You're joking. He's mad about her. More than I am, I think.
Well, you better watch out then, because you don't want your brother... Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I could cut my tongue out sometimes.
No, you're right. I should keep my eye on the little sod pot.
It's good they get on, though.
Libby's real easy to like. In fact, you and her could be good mates.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
If you hang around for 10 minutes, you'll find out.
Oh, I didn't realise you were going to be... No, I'll make myself scarce.
No, it's all right. We're having a drink.
No, I'd rather meet her another time anyway, when I'm in a better mood or whatever. I'll see you.
See you later.
I've been able to dress myself, and I prefer it if you undressed me.
Yes, but you really should be getting back.
There's no rush.
No, I don't want Katie getting lonely.
Should be fine for another 5 minutes.
A whole 5 minutes?
Or maybe 10.